he's a brave man for doing what he did.
Brave? Is that the right word?
Yes, as well as... what would you describe it as?
Do you think it helps the debate? Because what I struggle with, having grown up in a multicultural society, and I think that the imperfections of all of us mean that whoever you are, you always look at people who are different from you in whatever shape or form. So if you've brought up a certain religion, you'll look at people of other religions or other colours or other races and everything else. And I think it's really important to understand people's races and religions and then to respect your own. I think the problem with this is that it's so simple and almost demeaning that it undermines his very argument. I agree with the argument. I don't want to see people treated badly because they live in certain kinds of housing, and I don't want to see governments ignore people because of their background or their skin colour or anything else. On the other hand, I think if you keep calling out on a card and you just take it to this base level, I think you end up then not having a proper debate about how to improve society so that we are more tolerant and respectful of others.
I think it's just starting the debate, though. He's triggering the thought and saying things that people maybe don't want to say, so that we wouldn't even be here talking about it now.
We wouldn't.
If it wasn't.
But then do you think it means
like
that if you say, just to call the Prime Minister and say, he's racist, I mean...
we all know it's more complicated than that.
Yes, that's the point.
But he's starting the conversation.
But is he starting the conversation in a right way that's actually going to make people's lives better?
See, when it was Stormzy, wasn't it, a couple of years ago, who said, "Where's the money for Grenfell?"
For Grenfell, yeah.
That was a sort of slightly different thing. But the calling the Prime Minister racist is a very personal slur. I just wonder if that's the right thing to do.
Like I said, it's a very brave thing to do. Whether it's right or wrong,
is for debate.
It's for debate, which is why we're here. All you've got to do is look at Andrew Sabisky. Like, that was quite racist, I would say.
That was one of Dominic Cummings's
weirdos and things. I can't.
Interns.
I certainly haven't met anybody who would defend either his views or the fact that he went. I think they're happy he's gone, and people have to be called out when either they produce that stuff or historically they've produced that stuff, because it's only when you do that you're going to hopefully remove racism and sexism and anti-Semitism and all these things from our society that we have to do. And but on the other hand, you're not going to do it just by almost a base level discussion. I think
we're not trying to change the world with his performance. We're just trying to start the debate. We're just trying to make some people aware of things. There are younger people who won't be taking a political view on things, but now they will look at political things because
it came up on the Brits. Yeah, absolutely.